Hello everyone. In this short video, I'm going to show you how to create a wind effect on fur or hair if they're made using planes in Unreal Engine 4. This also works in version 5. First, let's open the fur material. We'll be using a noise texture. Any texture that looks like blurred clouds will work, and you can download one from the internet. Drag the noise texture into the material. Next, create a texture coordinate node and a multiply node. You can create a multiply node by holding the M, N key on your keyboard and clicking in an empty area of the graph. Now add a scalar parameter by holding down the S key on your keyboard and clicking. Let's call it size wind texture. Connect this parameter to the B input and the texture coordinate node to the A input of multiply. Set the default value of size wind texture to 1. Next, we'll add a world position XY node and a panner node. Hook them up, then create another scalar parameter. Call this one XB, the extra axis, and B for big. Duplicate it and call the new one YB, the y-tr axis, also big. These parameters will control the strength of the wind along each axis. Combine X, B, and Y with an append vector node and plug that into the speed input of the panner. Now create an add node, hold A and click. Connect the panner node to B and the output of the multiply, the texture size, to A. Then connect this add node to the UV input of your noise texture. Next, copy everything except the nodes related to the texture size parameter. Rename the parameters so that instead of big, they now say small. For instance, XE and YS. Then create a lerp node, hold LL and click, and use it to blend our two noise textures. Add a simple scalar parameter, press fur1 on the keyboard to create a constant. Set its default value to 5 and connect it to the alpha of the lerp. Create another lerp and a 3 vector, press 3 to create a color. We'll pick a yellow color, then right-click on it and convert it to a parameter named wind position. Plug this color into A and the noise textures into the alpha of the lerp. For B, create another color, leave it black, and connect that. Then we make yet another lerp. The black color goes to B, and our wind, yellow, goes to ACE. Next, we need a mask so that the wind only affects the edge of our plane, with an option to edit how far it spreads. Create a texture coordinate node and then a component mask node, leaving only the G green channel enabled. Follow that with a 1- node to invert the mask, and connect it to the E input of an add node. Add a scalar parameter called mask wind and plug it into the B input of that add node. Then create a power node connecting the result of the mask to base and set power to 10. After that, add the standard UE function smooth step. Plug the output of power into alpha, and then create a clamp node. Set its max default to 10 and connect its output into the alpha of the lerp that blends the textures. Finally, connect everything into the world position offset of your material. Save and check the result. open your material instance, and enable all the parameters we created. As you can see, we can now add wind, edit its strength and position on the planes, and adjust the noise to control the wind fluctuations by changing the texture size. I hope this tutorial helps you improve your projects. Thanks for watching. If you found it useful, please leave a like and feel free to comment on what else you'd like to learn about my characters. I plan to record many more short instructional videos. See you next time.